Have you ever met someone who speaks so softly and yet shakes your entire foundation? Someone whose silence says more than words, whose eyes feel like a door to a truth you've spent your whole life avoiding? The Dark Oracle doesn't try to impress you. They haunt you, and not because they want to scare you, but because they've seen something you've been hiding from yourself. They don't just listen, they absorb. They don't just understand you, they read the code beneath your pain. The INFJ as the Dark Oracle is not born from light. They are shaped by the shadows they've dared to walk through, alone, quietly, without applause. They are not here to guide the many. They are here to awaken the few, the ones who are ready to face themselves. They are still, but never passive, soft-spoken, but never weak. There's a sharpness behind their calm, a gaze that pierces through masks. Not to judge, but to invite revelation. They walk the edges of human experience. They feel your sorrow before you speak. They see patterns in your chaos and truths in your silence. They are the threshold between what is and what could be. You don't need answers, they whisper. You need to be brave enough to ask the right question. And when you do, they are already gone, leaving only the echo and the choice. There is a myth echoing through this archetype, one that lives in ancient temples and timeless dreams. Tiresias, the blind prophet, the one who saw more precisely because he could not see with eyes. He lived as man and woman. He spoke with gods and kings. He was cursed, but also sacred. Tiresias didn't chase answers. He carried the unbearable weight of them. He was ignored, feared, and yet, when the truth became unbearable, he was the one they called. The INFJ as the Dark Oracle holds that same paradox. Seen too late. Understood only after the world falls. They are not loud prophets. They are living altars to unspoken truths. You ask me to explain what's coming, the Oracle says. But you already feel it, don't you? You just want me to give you permission to believe it. That's the power of this archetype. It doesn't predict. It reveals what you've always known, but buried. If they were a character in a story, they'd appear at the moment when all seems lost. Not the guide with a lantern, but the mirror in the dark. They won't push you forward. They'll hold the door open and watch to see if you dare to step in. They don't motivate you. They initiate you. They won't tell you what you want to hear. They'll tell you the one thing that breaks you open so you can begin again. They carry the elegance of the moon, the cold honesty of winter, and the fire of something ancient, something that remembers what we've forgotten. The cold honesty of winter, and the fire of something ancient, something that remembers what we've forgotten. What makes this archetype possible inside the INFJ? It's not magic, it's the way their mind is built. It begins with introverted intuition, NI. This is focused vision. Symbolic. Layered. It doesn't guess. It recognizes what's forming beneath the surface. It connects timelines, patterns, meanings no one else sees. Then comes extroverted feeling, FE. This is what gives them the grace to enter your emotional world. They don't just sense your mood, they shape how you receive the truth. Beneath that is introverted thinking, TI, the silent blade. Their mind cuts through illusions, quietly, Their ideas are filtered, sharpened, refined. When they finally speak, it lands. And in the shadows, their weakest function, extroverted sensing, SE, it overwhelms them, but also electrifies them. It's what makes their visions feel real. Cinematic. It's why they can sometimes describe your dream before you even dream it. Together, these four functions form an inner structure that isn't just analytical, it's almost prophetic. The Dark Oracle doesn't just think, they embody insight. They don't just speak, they summon. Don't trust the loud ones. Trust the one who makes you feel seen and slightly afraid. That's the Oracle. That's the INFJ. Or maybe you've met one, someone who left you changed even if they disappeared soon after. So, have you ever felt this archetype inside you? Follow if you're ready to meet the other archetypes. Or maybe you've met one, someone who left you changed, even if they disappeared soon after. Like this if you've ever felt too intuitive for this world, and follow if you're ready to meet the other archetypes that live in the shadows of the MBTI.